Hi, the drop shoulder pattern extends beyond the shoulder tip and covers part of the upper arm at varying lengths. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. Have you subscribed already? If your answer is yes, oh, thank you so much for coming back. And if your response is no, then you need to subscribe right now. And don't also forget to turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first person or the first set of people to be notified each time I upload a new video. Now, if you're interested in this tutorial, let's get started. Okay guys, these are the patterns I'll be using. This is my front pattern and this is my back pattern. So I'll be working on the upper part of this pattern. I don't need a down part at all, so that's why I have this pattern with me. Okay, so now I'll be working on the front pattern first. So on the shoulder slope, I'll be using these two pens. On the shoulder slope of this pattern, that's where you start from. Okay, you are going to divide by 2. So you just place your tape this way and fold over to get the midpoint, okay, of the shoulder slope, the midpoint of the shoulder. Okay, so and mark as shown. So from this point you come out by 1/4 of an inch, that's 0.25. And mind you, this is optional. So this is optional. You can use this method or you use the normal without doing all of this. Okay, so from that 1/4 of an inch you just connect back to the armhole curve. So it is not necessary that it has to be connected to the mid armhole. Just ensure you connect it back to the armhole. Not that compulsory anyway to connect to the mid armhole, because it might not really get to the mid armhole, as you can see. So at this point you go up from this 1/4 of an inch that we just drew, you go up by 1/4 of an inch again. Okay, and this new point that you just marked, just connect to the mid armhole. Okay, connect to the mid armhole. Okay, using your ruler. Okay, so right now from this point you draw out 4.25, that means 4¼ inches. So before you do that, you can draw out on the shoulder slope first, then just watch what I do anyway. So you draw this out first. Using your pencil, because it's going to be a temporary line. So from this point just measure 4.25 down. Okay, then you measure 4.25 from the armhole curve outward as shown. Okay, so right now, so once you measure this way, you measure this way. from here down 4.25, 4.25. So just confirm the measurement and draw it out using your ruler. So all you need to do is to use your curve ruler and draw a curve to meet that point. Okay, so you measure your bicep measurements. You take measurement on your bicep, the fullest part of your arm, and place it on this line, this particular line. Okay, that is if you want a very fitted sleeve or drop shoulder sleeve. You want it to be very fitted on your bicep, then you can use this method. And also if the fabric you are using is a kind of stretchy one, you can also use this. So if you're not using a stretchy fabric, don't bother to do this. Just the 4.25 inches is fine, okay, because it will also add enough allowance to that part. Okay, so then you can curve it this way from the shoulder slope down. Okay, so then you can now connect back to the armhole curve. Okay, but before that you can go up by 1 inch and 1.125 inch, 1.125 inch. So you go up, or you go up by 1, you know, if you are not really that good in, you know, reading the tape measure. Okay, so then from there you connect back to the armhole. So this is just to, you know, balance well on your arm. Okay, so this is what I have right now. I'm going to measure 7.5, and mind you, this 7.5 is optional. You can decide not to do this, but because I don't want to reveal too much that part, I want it to be covered. That's why I'm going to be measuring 7.5. Okay, so just watch what I do right now. So I'm going to connect to that 7.5 inch mark, but you can leave it this way. You may not do this one, but I just felt I needed to cover a little at this part. Okay, so then just connect back to from the arm, connect to the 7.5. So you can do 6.5, you can do 7. Okay, so but I feel it's better this way. So just you can try several ways so that you just pick the one that works for you. Okay, so now at this part I'm going to just curve out a little so that it will have a kind of balance on the shoulder. Okay, and it will lay well on the shoulder. So that's going up by 1/4 inch, coming out by 1/4 inch is just a guide so that you'll be able to curve this part properly. Okay, so I decided to do this because after I finished making the top, I realized that there was a kind of bulge on that part. So that's why I decided to show you how to actually reduce it or probably eliminate it. So you can do either ways and get to know which one best suits you. So this is the back pattern. Of course, I'm going to be doing the same thing I did on the front pattern. So once you're able to watch the part for the front, of course, having the back, doing the back wouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so of course you go up by 1/4 of an inch, just the same thing I did on the front, and you connect from the mid arm hole. So you extend the line like so, come down by 4.25. Okay, so square out the line, then your bicep measurement divided by 4. Your bicep measurement divided by 4, it is very important. That's what you're going to place on that line. Bicep measurement divided by 4, and you can as well, leave the 4.25 so that you have a kind of balance on the neck. It won't be tight, it won't grab the bicep that well. That is if you're using a fabric that is not stretchy. Okay, so if you're using a fabric that is not stretchy, you need a kind of allowance or room, enough room on that area, so that you'll be able to move your arm properly. Okay, so now I'm measuring 7.5 on my back pattern so that I can connect the curve from this point to the 7.5 inch mark. So normally I'm supposed to raise this, I'm supposed to raise it by 1 inch, just the way I did on the, but I forgot, but I'll correct it as the video goes on. I'm supposed to raise the arm by 1/4 of an inch, the bicep area. So this part is my 7.5 inch mark. So I think I'm done now, but I actually forgot to raise it. So you're just going to add your sewing allowance 1/2 inch on that part. Okay, normally if you are making a full garment, you add 1/4 of an inch on this part. Okay, but you go up by, sorry, now I can correct the mistake. So I'm just going to go up by 1 inch or 1.125 inches. So from there I'll connect back to the 7.5 inches line as shown. I hope you understand my explanation. Please, if you don't, let me know in the comment section so that I can actually explain what I mean. That is if you don't understand, but I'm just hopeful that you guys will understand my point. So this is my front pattern and this is my back. So I'm practically done. There is no problem. So in the next video I'm going to be showing you how to sew it. Okay, so I'll be making use of a full pattern in that video, so just ensure you stay tuned. Okay, very soon it's going to be out in few days, so I'll be showing you the sewing aspect of it. Okay, and I'll also be wearing it for you to actually see how it looks and the mistakes and all that. So thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and ensure you share my videos, like the videos, watch the videos, and also ensure you drop your comment in the comment section. Thank you so much, and please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. This is very important to me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.